guys. Hey everyone, this is Jewel again. I just wanted to share a quick video of me and the farm here, Serenity Farm. You can see some of my chickens in the background here. So I wanted to take you on a quick tour and show you what we do here at Serenity and kind of explain why I got into mushroom farming. So stay tuned. Okay, so fall is really beautiful here at Serenity. My farm is just, I don't know, 25 minutes or so outside of Baltimore. As you can hear, I've got chickens. I've also got goats. Where are my goats? Some of them are back there. But anyhow, I started Serenity a long time ago. I was a really big gardener, and that's what this YouTube channel started as. Just some tutorials on gardening or whatever, and I got a little lazy and didn't post anything for a while. But in the meantime, earlier this year, I actually got into farming, but I knew I always wanted to do niche farming. Even though I've got 8 acres here at Serenity, I wouldn't want to use like hardly any of that, maybe a quarter acre or so of farming, and it's just me doing it. So my kids are in school and my husband works really hard, so it's just me. So I couldn't do traditional farming, you know, where you farm like 30 different animals. God, the chickens are, anyway, not 30 different animals, 30 different vegetables or whatever. So I needed to do something niche, and I got into microgreens, and I love microgreens. Currently I grow about, I don't know, 12 to 15 different varieties, and they're all grown indoors in a grow room inside the house, not actually at the mushroom house. So hopefully I'll be doing a video about that in just a little bit. But yep, so I started with microgreens, and I did a local farmers market, and I had a couple of restaurants, small restaurants in the area that I was selling to. But when I went to the really, really nice farm-to-table restaurants here in Baltimore, they were like, "We love your microgreens, they're awesome. No one else is growing these kinds," you know, like the lemon basil and dark opal basil and red sorrel and things like that. But they were like, "We love your micros, but what else do you have? Do you have herbs? Do you have mushrooms?" Everyone kept asking for mushrooms. And so I was like, shit, everyone keeps asking for mushrooms. They want mushrooms. I'm going to give them some damn mushrooms. I looked into it though, and it was, like I said, it looked super hard and complicated. And it kind of is, but it just takes some time to learn it, and you have to have the right kind of you know, equipment and housing for it, and you know, whatever else. So so that's what I've been working on the last couple of months, and I'm really happy to be finally starting the mushroom farm. So anyways, that's just a quick story on that. I'm gonna walk over real quick to my high tunnel and show you that. Okay, as we kind of walk towards the high tunnel, first of all, the high tunnel is actually pretty small. It's a 20 by 24, and we're actually coming up on it now. And it just actually got finished this year. You can still see the tarps here behind me. That is where some herbs are going to grow in the spring. I'll put those in, just different, you know, basil, parsley, cilantro, things like that. Just going to go to the front. So anyways, I have that tarped off right now. And I've got this other area that's tarped off right here in front, which again will also grow some herbs and things like that. But here, right now, all I have in here are just a couple of rows of red Russian kale. That's all I'm gonna really grow through there in the winter time. But what I want to do is actually on the edges here on the sides, on both sides, I'm gonna be creating some, or building some shelves and tables basically, so that I can grow mushrooms in here in the summer. So this high tunnel, like I said, it's 20 by 24, so it's not super big, but I can crank out, you know, a decent amount of mushrooms from here. And I actually, they're going to be seasonal mushrooms because this is not a heated greenhouse or anything like that. So I'm really looking forward to learning next year, after I've gotten kind of a handle on some indoor cultivation, learning in the spring more about some modified outdoor cultivation, if you will. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So another time when I'm inside showing you how I do my microgreens and all that, I will show you my walk-in cooler that I have. I actually made that with a CoolBot system, which I'll explain, but this is pretty much it for my growing area. So you've already seen the mushroom house. Now you've seen the high tunnel where mushrooms will grow outside, and just a couple of my smaller beds that will grow herbs. So I hope this kind of explains a little bit why I started on this mushroom adventure, but I'm super excited, and again, I hope that you stick around and watch me do it. Okay, so if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and be sure to subscribe so that you are around to watch all of this kind of come into place. So take care, and thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.